products. And I want to show you how I create them in one day and sell 100, 300, 500, 1,000, and even a lot more. I'll show you how to speed up your digital product creation process so you create products literally in a freaking day or two and get the most sales, because that's what I do and that's how I roll. My name is Marlon Sanders. I've sold 70,000 plus digital products on the line. Today, I'm going to take you behind the scenes and show you what I do and how I do it so you can follow in my footsteps. Now, what's different about my methods is I believe money loves speed. My friend Joe Vitale said that. So we do speed digital products and we do speed digital product creation and speed marketing. If you have a need for speed, stay on to the end, because on step number 9, I'm going to show you how to get paid for your products before you even freaking create them. If you want more videos like this, hit the subscribe, hit that bell notification, and drop a comment. Shout out to Rick and shout out to Kanan for dropping a comment yesterday. Let's jump into the content. Step number 1, find underserved topics and unmet needs or a unique angle. This is a given, but if you go out there and you create products like everyone else, you're not going to get a lot of attention. So what you need to do is look for something that frustrates you. Look for something that you can't find good information on, and you go and you be the one that creates the product on that. By the way, before I go on, this blurry background is new for me. If you like this look, let me know. If you don't like the look, let me know. It does slow down the video a little bit. I just want to hear your comments. Step number 2, find the need. I do what's called the 12 product survey by giving people a choice of 12 potential products that you want to create. It's not predictive, but it's indicative of what the wants and the needs are. So I like doing 12 product surveys. Step number 3, get a lot of input. There's a very, very famous person named Twyla Tharp. She wrote a book called The Creative Habit. She's produced huge operas and ballets and very complex, very famous productions. What she does, she gets a big box, and when she's thinking about her project, she starts just throwing in there everything related to the project, because you can't create from an empty vacuum. A lot of people try to create from an empty vacuum, and if you've been having trouble creating products, it's because you're trying to create from an empty vacuum. The things that I personally do that help me feed the fire are buying lots of Kindle books and books. I've got 4,000 books here in my room that I collected over the years, over a long time. I watch YouTube videos and blog posts on the topic to get ideas, to get inspiration. Then I take a notebook and I write down all the ideas that I get in it. And when I do the products, if I'm sharing somebody else's idea, yes, I personally like to give attribution. Most people don't. I like to do it. Step number 4, list all of your talking points that you got from your research by topic. So if there's 5 steps, under each step, list the talking points. That's like step number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or A, B, B, C, D, E, F, G for each of those topics. Now, step number 5 is to reorder the topics in order. The first thing I do is I just brainstorm. I have, say step number 3 is to write your sales letter. Then I'm going to write under that, just brainstorm everything that comes to my ideas. And then the next step, I'll delete some of it, rearrange it, put it in order that I want to talk about it. Now, you can use a mind map or you can use slides if that helps you. I mean, I do think a product looks better with slides, but it also greatly it's hard to create a product in one day if you're doing slides. I find slides to be very exhausting. All right, step number 6 is to hit record, right? I got everything outlined. I got all the talking points, hit record, start talking. I like to go, if I don't have slides, I like to go a lot on the internet and show them different websites and different examples, right? Here's a magical formula that I learned many years ago from a guy in Edmond, Texas, who lived at the time in Edmond, Texas, named Richard Hogan. It's explanation, application, illustration. Explain the point, apply the point to the people, and then give an illustration of it. All right, step number 7 is to use toggles. Now, the way that I create products is I typically use things called toggle. And when you click the little title, it drops down. You can drop your video in there. You can drop your content in there, your written text, right? And you drop audio into there. And the fastest way I found, because again, money loves speed, Joe Vitale, fastest way that I found to create the products is with toggle. Step number 8 is to add in your bonuses. And now bonuses are extremely important. I learned this back in like 1996 from Bob Serling, and he said, people will buy just for the bonus, and make sure the bonus is as good or better than the primary product. So step number 8 is to use bonuses. You want to have at least 3 bonuses when possible. And then step number 9 is to get paid before you create. I do this a lot. And what I do is I do a try before you buy webinar. Attend the webinar, attend the training, pay nothing. Pay nothing. And then only pay after the training if you love it, right? Now, I got this idea originally from my friend Dagan Smith, who got it from Chet Holmes, because Chet Holmes would do these 4-hour trainings, and they were $200, and you could come, and if you didn't think it was worth it, you didn't have to pay the $200. And he was hugely successful. God rest his soul. Shout out to Chet Holmes family and business. All right, so that's what I do. And Dagan paid off his home doing a try before you buy. That's how powerful it is. He made $250,000 from one training that was probably, I think, like 2 or 3 hours, and was able to pay off his home. Of course, he was selling a big ticket product. At the end, he mentioned what his offer was, and then people messaged him if they wanted more info. So it's a really powerful method. I've done it, and it served me very well. So let's go ahead and recap now. If you want to create products fast, number 1 is you got to find underserved topics or a unique angle. These typically come from things you're frustrated about, or you see people complaining about, or things that you just find and you're like super duper excited about it. Step number 2, find the need. I often do 12 product surveys. If you have my seed marketing report at marlonsanders.com, you know that my philosophy is find the need, sow the seed, and reap the harvest. It's a free report on that at marlonsanders.com. Step number 3 is to get a lot of input. I mentioned the book Creative Habit by Twyla Tharp. It's a fantastic read. And if you're in the business of creating for a living, you need to read the book by Twyla Tharp. Step number 4 was to list all your talking points in random order by topic. Step number 5 then is delete some of them, rearrange them, put them in order. Step number 6 was hit record. Step 7 was to use toggles to create your products fast. Why? Because again, what did Joe Vitale say? Money loves speed. He's got a book called Money Loves Speed, by the way. Really good book. It's be over there on that Kindle thing. Step number 9 is to get paid before you create with the try before you buy. And if you want to know how to do that, I have a product over at masterclassprofits.com. I'm interested in you. I'm interested in your comments. I'm interested in your questions. And by the way, I do have a free report called How I Sold 70,000 Digital Products Online. You can get that at marlonsnews.com/70K. That link should be in the description below. I'm interested in you. I'm interested in your comments. So let me hear from you. Let me know what you want me to do more videos about. And if you like this video, comment so I can do more like it. I can't read your mind. If you don't tell me, I won't know. Let me go and check and see if we have any questions or comments today, and then we will wrap this up. Okay, I don't see any right now, so I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you for joining me today. I will be back tomorrow. My name is Marlon Sanders, the king of step-by-step internet marketing. Thanks for joining me today. Till tomorrow, I wish you the best of success.